Hello guys, it's Anthony and I'm happy that you have gotten another opportunity to come to this channel so that we can discuss issues to do with financing. And I want to believe that it's going to be a very important lesson to learn that is going to help you, and also you can share with your friends, your sisters and brothers, and they will all benefit from all these tips that I'm going to share today. But first of all, I want to request if you can just go to the subscribe button and hit on that subscription button, and also you can hit on the notification bell. When you do that, you'll be supporting this channel. And remember that any video upload in this channel, once we do upload any video, you will get a notification for you to come back and listen and participate in so many detailed lessons that is going to be life-changing to you. So today, as I've said earlier, that we are discussing about something very important, about the tips to take control of your debt. I know that debts as something that maybe we don't like it, but sometimes the situation forces us to go to depth, or sometimes maybe we want to build our credit score, so that we are advised maybe to take something so that we be paying. But unfortunately, as we take it, it comes at times that it becomes so difficult for you to pay it. But I want to tell you that you don't need to lose control when you are in a bad financial situation. What you need to do is to sit down and not feel powerless, and make sure that you strategize. When you strategize, then you'll be able to pay your debts as you had planned earlier. So one of the points that I want us to look at is you need to stop digging. What I mean about stop digging, I mean that it's just like analogy of maybe you've dug a hole, and you continue digging, so you'll be going more deeper. So what you need to do is you need to stop digging, and first of all, what you need to do is you need to make sure that now you are covering the hole that you had dug. So you need to look at the different ways how to erase some of the credit cards that you have, and even you need to look at how you can pay off some of them. And you can sit down and strategize yourself so that at least you don't get tempted to go for bigger stuff and buying using your credit cards, or taking it on debts that you know that you cannot be able to pay. So the second thing that you need to look at, you need to plan and prioritize your debt elimination. What I mean about prioritize your debt elimination, you have to look at all the debts. As I said in one of the video, you write all together in a book or in a notebook, and you prioritize what are you going to start completing pay. You can start with the smallest debt to the higher interest debt. So at the end of the day, when you will finish with the smallest debt, then you will be more motivated and inspired to continue also paying off the other one. So there's another thing that we need to look at. You have to revisit your budget, because some of us, maybe we have a lot of stuff, we have a lot of debts, but we still don't revisit our budget. When I talk about revisit your budget, I want you to sit down and come up with the budget that is fixed to your income, so that you don't go and extend of what you owe. So that will help you not to go on and get more of the credit card or more of the debt, that so that to cater for most of the things that you are having. So when you revisit your budget, then you will be able to fix and also put aside some of the amount that is going to clear either one or two debit card or the credit. So another thing that we need to, as I said yesterday, is about us automating our payment of some of these credit cards, or maybe the debt that we have. Because when you automate, then maybe you will have sat down and you have reasoned and come up with maybe pre a certain amount that you need to be paying. For example, assume that you have a debt of $1,000, and you can prioritize yourself to automate the payment, and you start paying maybe 200 every month. So with that 200, maybe it will be deducted from your account even without you knowing, because when you make that fixed amount to pay, then you'll not get tempted to again pay lesser than the 200 that you had already fixed your mind to be paying. So another thing that we need to look at, you have to track your progress monthly. You have to sit down. That's why I was talking to some of the girls and the boys that I mentor, that you have to sit down and also evaluate yourself mostly after every month, or even maybe thrice in a year. You have to evaluate yourself so that you see the progress of what you're doing. And if you have some extra money, you have to know, oh, where am I going to put this money? Am I going to use it to pay off some of the cards or some of the debt that I have? And then remember another thing, it's better sometimes when you have an accountable person or a partner. If not, maybe your spouse or maybe your girlfriend or boyfriend, then you can get someone who knows very well and who is accountable enough and who knows about the issue to do with finances, and who can really understand you and will inspire you and talk to you about how you can complete paying some of the debts and the significance and importance of it. That's why I do tell most people that it's better sometimes to have a good, nice circle of friends that will encourage you and will always bring positivity in you. So the other thing that we need to look at, you have to look at ways to increase your income. I know sometimes we are fixed in terms of the amount that we get, but you just need to be flexible and come up with different ideas that can help you also to pay off some of those debts. Yeah, just for example, you can do something that you know of. Maybe it could look awkward, but at the end of the day, you will be in position to boost your finance within the month from the extra money that you get. And the last thing that I want us to look at when we are trying to fix and pay the debt that we have, you have to look at how to boost your financial literacy. By that I mean that you need to be a good person who researches and get more information just from your friends. And if not, you can buy books that are going to be more important in terms of helping you how to complete some of the debts. I like when I get more literate in terms of education. You know how, what is going on, and what you can, the other important thing that you can bring on board that can help you. Like we have I have a book here. I have some of the financial book here that I bought them long time ago, and some were given to me by friends. And it's good to look at different way how you can get more informed about what is happening and how you can fix the problem that you are in. So remember that with all that information, if you sit down and you figure out what to do, I want to believe that you'll be able to fix some of the problems, so that you'll not be financially stressed because of too much debt that are piling, and they might bring depression and other things, because sometimes we enter into depression and other things, because maybe we cannot be able uh, to fix some of the problems that we found ourselves in. Anyway, thank you very much. I want to appreciate your time, and I want to request one thing. Kindly, can you go to the subscription button and just hit subscribe, and you can also hit on the notification bell. When you are doing that, you'll be supporting our work, and God will bless you as we continue to pray for all of us to be set out of this slavery of debt. Anyway, thank you very much, and God bless you.